Hi, this is Dr. Jason Watson with Active Health and Wellness in Boise, Idaho, or some of my friends call me Dr. J. And today's topic is going to be energy or electricity or nerve function, which is the most important of all four tenets that we've kind of discussed in previous videos. Once again, those four tenets are food, water, oxygen, and nerve supply or electricity or energy. So we're at the top of the food chain now, being energy. And without it, you have a decreased function. You have decrease in nerve supply. So you have nerve death. And in the worst case, it's obviously death itself. When you lose brain energy, you're dead. So you can't live it if you lose nerve supply or energy in your feet. You have a peripheral neuropathy, or in your hands. So this is the highest priority when we look at the four basic tenets of health. The key to energy and the key to health is to have balance in everything you do. But in this case, we're going to discuss it with energy. When you have too much energy, it's called hyperactivity or nerve hyperactivity, and you get things like a nervous bladder, let's say, or ADHD, or muscle tension, or anxiety. All these things are forms of having too much energy or hyperactivity in your nerve supply, and you're out of balance. And the list goes on and on. If you have too little energy, you're still out of balance, and you have what's called hypoactivity or nerve hypoactivity, and that's going to be like constipation, depression, fatigue, all those forms of neuropathies where your nerve supply is just not happening anymore. And the list goes on and on with that one as well. So the key is balance. I don't know if you can see this chart behind me. It's a spinal nerve function chart, but that talks about each nerve root coming out from your spinal cord and where it goes to the body, and discusses whether you have too much or too little, some of those things that could be affected, some of those organs, what have you, that can be affected, and some of the symptoms that go along with that. So once again, the key is balance. So how do we get balance? That's the big question. The primary way of becoming balanced is by getting adjusted. And when I say getting adjusted, I'm not talking racked and cracked. Everybody thinks when they go to the chiropractor, they're going to be racked and cracked, I call it. Not the case. You can find those docs. However, there's about several hundred different ways of being adjusted. So what we do in our office is we use a lot of instruments and tools and non-invasive ways of balancing your energy. Everybody thinks, when they think chiropractor, they think bone or bone doctor. However, it has very little to do with bones. It has everything to do with nerve supply and energy. And when we adjust you, what we're doing is putting your nerves in balance. So we're balancing your energy, which when you have balance, everything functions at a higher level. So that's how not only can we help, neck pain or back pain or headaches, which everybody knows, but we can help all those other things that I just listed before, like the fatigue and the constipation and the anxiety and the ADD. All those things have a nerve supply functionality. All of them have all four of the basic tenets. So if you also, your food and your water's off and your oxygen, those can also contribute. But remember, this is the highest priority. So that's how you're going to get better balance, is by being adjusted. So the next question is, how do we stay balanced? Well, we stay balanced by addressing all the things that cause stress in your life. And we can narrow those down to how you eat, how you move, and how you think. Now, that's making it real basic, but if you think about those three things, how you eat, how you move, and how you think, we're addressing everything in your life. So how you eat, big bucket. How you move, and we're not talking just exercise, we're talking how does your spinal column move, how do all your joints move, how much movement do you have throughout your day, do you walk enough, all those kind of things. And then how you think. if you move and eat right, you're going to be much healthier than if you don't. However, if you think negatively or you have a lot of chronic stress events going on in your life, it dramatically affects your physiology. So there's a huge mind-body connection. I've literally treated patients for years, and we'll see them in balance, and then all of a sudden something happens. They get divorced, or someone dies, or they lose their job, or get laid off, or whatever the case may be. But it doesn't really matter. What matters is they're out of balance. So what we need to do is to get you in balance, and then teach you ways so you can remain in balance. And if you do that and you address these 4 tenets I've discussed in these last several videos, your health and your function will start climbing unbelievably. And all those things you used to complain about, whether it's headaches, neck pain, back pain, tightness, fatigue, whatever it is, there's no reason to complain about it, because we see it in our office every day. Someone has things for 2 months to 10 years, 20 years, and the longer you have it, the more hope you lose. And that's what's sad, is we want you to not lose hope, because we've helped problems that the patient had for 20 years get rid of it. But the only way we did it is not as much as what we did in our office, but taught them how to address these 4 tenets. And by doing that, and by them making lifestyle changes, their life changed. So it seems simple. I'm going to do further videos on other topics as well, but I hope this information has helped you and help you improve your health. Have a great day.